When we think of eating disorders, we think of adolescents, women in their 20s, early 20s. There's so much information out there to help women who are going through an eating disorder or disordered eating at that age group. More and more women in midlife are actually exhibiting disordered eating. Surveys suggest that 13% of women over the age of 50 have an eating disorder. This problem may be bigger than we realise, that because women in midlife do not recognise the symptoms of an eating disorder. Studies have suggested that there's an 8.2 prevalence rate of food addiction in women over the age of 50. This is certainly a problem, as this group may be overlooked by society, that we don't look at eating disorders in women over the age of 50 or in midlife. Also, women are less likely to report that they have an eating disorder, purely because they feel it's an adolescent thing and they shouldn't be going through this. Some women had an eating disorder when they're younger, which may have resurfaced in their 50s, in midlife. It's a time of massive transition for many women. That loss of youth status is there. It's apparent, especially in this society. Transitions at home, there could have been a death, bereavement, grief, loss, a divorce, children leaving home, looking after elderly parents. There's an awful lot going on. There's a tremendous pressure to maintain the appearance of youth, even in midlife. The biggest eating disorder within that group is binge eating disorder. Binge eating disorder is where food is consumed rapidly, large amounts are consumed rapidly and in a very, very short space of time. Like in adolescence, where there's hormonal shifts again appear in midlife, and we're looking at perimenopause and menopause. With those hormonal shifts, there's obviously an increased vulnerability to addiction, including food addiction and binge eating disorder. Women may gain up to 15 pounds, primarily in belly fat. Now, what's very interesting, and ironically, we strive so hard to lose that weight, to lose that belly fat, but in effect it's very, very counterproductive to alleviating symptoms of menopause. But within the belly fat, there's estrogen, which can help alleviate symptoms of menopause. So what can we do to help ourselves? Number one is trusting your body, letting the natural process go with the flow. Being proud of your body, whatever shape and size you are. Obviously doing the best you can to stay fit and healthy. Knowing what foods energise you and what foods just make you feel not so great. So just be aware of that and be mindful. We talked about self-care in another episode. That's really important too, but just trust the process. Trust you'll get through it. And it's a beautiful transition.